Hey old doggers, your old dog here. It is Thursday, September the 27th, and big news is the chicks are in their coop. Yes, they are, and they are doing really well, and they're very happy, and that's what this is going to be about. You're going to see the coop, you're going to see the transfer from the chicks, from the cage to the coop. That's about all you're going to see. I'm hoping this is going to be a shorter vlog. And I'm just going to be quiet right now, and we're going to get started right away. Here we go. So there's the finished chicken coop. Never thought I'd see it get it to this stage. As you can see, the run, the back part there, that's open, is not finished yet. That's got to be screened in. I'm not too worried about that at this point. I'm just going to be glad to get the chickens into the coop itself. I'm going to give you a little tour just before we go and get the chickens and put them in there for the first time. So these funny looking boxes on the side here, there's two on this side, two on the other side, are called nesting boxes. And eventually, when these chickens learn to lay eggs, they will be doing so, hopefully, in here. And all I will have to do is reach in here and pick up the eggs. Don't even have to go inside the coop. That is the theory anyway. I'm going to get some hooks just so I can hook that up there when I'm after the eggs for a sec, so it's not getting in my way. And still lots of finishing stuff to do. Anyway, this is pretty neat. It's all on the outside of the coop. And as you can see, there's one, two, and there's two on the other side. I do have them locked. Right now I've got them locked with a bolt and a nut. I'm going to get something a little simpler than that, but that's all I had at the moment. So now nothing can open that. So a rackety coon can't come along and get his paws under there and open it up, which is what they like to do. If I just left it like this, no problem. And that raccoon would be right in there, killing all my chickens. So we don't want that. This is the door. As you can see, you saw this in its beginning stages. It's all finished. This is where I will enter to get change their water and their feed. So it's got a nice gate lock on it. That just slides across like that. We open the door, and then we're inside the coop. As you can see, there's no chickens in here yet. And it's kind of hard to see with this picture, but I'm showing you, there's the inside of the nesting boxes over there. There's two. And there's two more nesting boxes over there. These funny looking things here that are on a slope. Anybody guess what they are? Those are for the chickens to roost on. In other words, they like to get up on those and they like to sleep. Now you may ask, gee, Mr. Henderson, gee, old dog, how come they're on such of a slant? Didn't you try using a level? Well, when you think about it, chickens like to roost naturally in trees. And if you look at a tree, there's not very many branches that are horizontal. And I've seen lots of pictures of coops, and people always have their their roosting pop holes on an angle. Not always, but quite often. And I'm going to try them like this. The reason I did it this way is because most of these roosts here are just wedged in. I can just pick them out and move them to a different spot. I'm not sure at this point whether they want them higher, lower. I don't know. We'll find out. So they're there. I can easily move them. And I like that idea. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. Plus there's a great big long one up at the top there, really high. I don't know whether they're going to want to go up there. Just going to step in here for a second. I'm going to move some of the shavings here. As you can see, way up here too, I have a feeling some of these chickens are going to go up here. There's a great big ledge up here. And it goes way back there. It's almost like almost a foot. And there's one there, and then there's one here, one on the other side. I have a feeling they're going to be going up there. We'll see. The chickens the size they are now could even sit up on the windowsill here on both sides. So there's lots of places for them to get off the ground if they want to. I'm not worried about that. I have not figured out how I'm going to hang the big waterer and the big feeder. I'm still working on that. I tried a little system here with a hook and a chain. I wasn't happy with it. So I'm going to explore some other ideas. For now, they're going to be still using the little wee ones. I'm just going to use 2 of them instead of 1 and put them in here and put them on top of something. I think that's a lot easier for now. The big one's too big for them right now. Anyway, so this door here, which is locked at the moment, which will open up. This will flip up this way, hook up here, and this will provide the exit to the run when it's done, so that they can get out into their screened-in area. And right now, of course, it's locked, so that they can't open that up and get outside and then get away. I've got my wood shavings down, as you can see. I'm just going to bring in my waterer and my feeder and put it in here. And then basically we're all set. Then all I got to do is figure out how am I going to get the chickens from the coop how am I going to get the chickens from the cage into the coop? That's a big question. How am I going to get the chickens in from the cage to the coop? That is the big question. And that's up. Oh, I forgot to mention the windows. Both these windows open, and that will provide ventilation. Plus, they say you need ventilation at the top in the winter. And there is a little crack there all the way around. I'm hoping it's not going to get too cold. But that is under the coop there, under the run, so won't get any snow. Now I'm worried about this side. The snow might be blowing in there. I might have to plug this side up, I don't know. We'll have to think about that. But I could put some weather stripping in there just to block that off. But they are supposed to have ventilation at the top of the coop, and that's going to provide just a nice little ventilation. I don't think anyone can get in there. That's a pretty small little crack there. I'm going to check though, make sure no animal could get in there. I don't think they can. They better not be able to. I think that's it. So here we go. Now the next step is to get the food and the water in here, and then the chickens. Hey there, old doggers. Here we are in the basement, all ready to move my chicks. Well, look at them. I don't think you call those chicks anymore. And you know what? To tell you the truth, I'm just a little reluctant to stick my hand in that cage and try and catch these guys. They're so big. But I'm going to try. We'll see what happens if I get eaten by chickens. You're going to see it right here on the Old Dog Farm channel. Here we go. Number 1. These guys are going to run to the back. Yeah. Who am I going to get? Oh, let's see. I'm going to get one of you guys. No. This is the problem. I think I'm going to have to get right in the cage. And they're not going to like that. Okay. Oh, sit still. I don't want it. Slow down. I don't want to break the leg. Okay. There we go. In the cage. There you go. That's one. I'm just going to shut this cage. Yeah, you don't like it in there, do you? Let's see if we can get one more. Let's see if we can get one more. Hey, let's see if we can get one more. Oh my God, you guys are a long way back. There we go. There's 2. Little chicky. Hey? Little chicky. Well, once you get them, they go completely calm. Right? They don't even try and struggle. Here we go. There's 2. You know what? I think we can get a couple more in there. Just gonna shut that. You guys are okay. Yeah, it's okay. One more. One more. Here I come. Here I come. Oh my God, I don't want to hurt you. Oh, you're so big. There's a little guy. Here's Gray. Gray's my favorite one. I call this guy Gray because he's the only one that's completely gray. He's got some nice white in him. And he's the only one I can really tell from all the others. Look at how calm they go when you pick them up. Isn't that amazing? Oh, that's amazing. You're a nice little guy, aren't you? Well, see, it's not so hard, is it? No. I'll put you in here.
Not big enough for dinner.
Not yet. Alright. What do you think? I think we'll try those 3 first. And we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. The old dog with 3 chickens outside. Now we're going to head to the coop. These guys are chirping away. Shut that door behind you.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's kind of a rainy day here.
Days.
There we are.
Yeah.
Ryan came over and logging this for me. Makes it a lot easier. Especially the capturing the chickens. That would have been hard to do holding the camera. So we're coming up the driveway and approaching the coop. These guys are going to be so happy when they get into the coop. I have no idea. Here we are. Okay, here we go. First 3 chicks in the coop. I've been waiting a long time. So have these guys. They're going to come out on their own? I don't think they are.
Spill them.
Two. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. Let's just watch them for a second, see how they do. Looking around. They're saying, hey, this doesn't look too bad. What do you know? Look at all the room. And we haven't got all our brothers and sisters here. They don't know that I'm going to bring up all their brothers and sisters. No, they think, hey, I got this whole coop to myself. Yeah, there's your food. There's your water. They're looking around. Yeah, oh, found some food. Found some food. Yeah. Once one of them finds the food, they'll all find the food. Oh, you're going to find the water? Make sure they don't come out the door. Bring it over here for a sec, the camera, and just show them doing this. I've never seen them do this before. So, I don't know why they're doing this, but they've decided to all burrow down in the wood shavings. And I don't know whether they're trying to hide from me or what. I've never seen them do that before. Anyway.
I'd hide from you.
They're going to suffocate each other. I've never seen them do that before. What are you guys doing? Maybe they're just scared because the other guys are gone.
Yeah, I think so. Something's going on.
Yeah, I think they're trying to hide down on the shade. Alright, I'm going to move now. There's one. Yeah, I know. Lots of noise. There we go. Back in the cage, Mr. Henderson. Back in the cage. You're one of the biggest ones. Whoa! He thought he was going to attack me. Come here. Ah! Oh, gosh, you guys are a long way back there.
I've heard of being hen-pecked, but not chicken-pecked.
Oh, shut up. Not you. Chicken. There's 2. Lock you in there just to be sure. Okay. Ready. Oh, you're a little guy. No, don't try and get out. You guys are fast when you fly. Oh my God, you're big. You are a big bird. This is the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
He is the biggest guy. Glad I got him out of there. There we go. That's 3. Let's do one more this time. One more. And then we'll only have one more trip after that. Oh! I don't want to hurt you. There we go. Yeah, I know. There's number 4. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. That's a boy. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're still here. You're still here. Yeah. Got some brothers and sisters here. Oh, look at that. Right out the door.
Yeah, they see their company. Hey, not that door.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 3 more in there. There you go. Look around. Yeah. Look around. Don't you like all this room? Hey, you got so much room now. Yeah. You got so much room. That's amazing. This is like 100 times the amount of room that you had down there in that basement. Yeah, you guys are so lucky. I think those are happy sounds, that chirping. I think they're happy sounds. Oh, stop fighting. Oh. Okay, guys, here we go. Mr. Henderson gets to make a fool of himself in the cage again. Let's see who are we going to get? What? Yeah, you can make a lot of noise, can't you? 1. Okay, guys, you can see you're the only 2 left. It's one or the other. Look at fast runners. Oh! Oh, I almost got 2 at a time. Stop squirming. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, you got it. Ah! Well, we're down 1 and up 1. I think that makes it 0. Ah, gotta start again. You brat. Right back in the cage. You're a brat. Oh. Okay, the last guy. Here we go. I think I already caught you once. Oh! Ah, you brat! Oh my God! You are a feisty little guy. You are feisty. Getting chicken shit all over me. Crap. Okay. Oh, strategic play here. Come on. Oh! You're a noisy, feisty little brat. Okay, let's see if we can do this without losing any. Ow! It's got pecked. Alright, here we go. They're all out. There we go. Here's the last of your brothers and sisters. 1, 2, 3. Look at that, they're all in there, all 10. All 10, you guys. Oops. Let's just have a look here and see how you're doing. We're all wandering all over. What we found is food. Yeah. What a lovely spot for chickens. What a lovely spot for chickens. Look at you guys. We didn't do any damage to any of you, I don't think. A little bit of trauma for you and me. Yeah. I'll be interested to see if they use the roosts, if they're up there. I have a feeling they will be. Gonna take them a bit to get used to this. Sure don't want them getting outside. I don't think they'd last long outside. Something to get them. Yeah, oh boy. It's done. Chickens are in their coop. Well, there we have it, old doggers. The chickens are in their coop and they are happy. This is September the 28th, and the chickens have been in their coop now for 3 days, 3 nights, and it's been some pretty cold nights. Went down to 5 degrees Celsius a couple nights ago. I was a bit worried about those guys, but they were fine in the morning when I went out to see them. I think they just keep warm by cuddling up. Best way to do it. And it's going to be a cold night tonight again, but I'm pretty confident that they're going to be okay. So worry a bit more when it gets down to zero, below zero. We'll see what happens. Theoretically, they're supposed to be able to stay in that coop all winter without any heat. That's just the way it is. Most people up here don't heat their coops, don't heat their chickens. Their feathers will keep them warm. So that's what I'm planning to do too. Still have to get that run finished, and I don't know when that's going to be done, but that'll sort of be the next thing that you see happen, is we'll get that run done. Trying to get this vlog out a little sooner than the last few, and I think I should be able to. It's 28th, I'm done. I got it all done. So hopefully this will be going out sometime over the weekend, by beginning of October anyway. And that's it. So remember to subscribe. Stay with us, all you old doggers. It's great to have you along. Thank you. We seem to have a pussycat over here who's bench sitting. Now, I don't know what that means, except that she's bench sitting. What do you think you're doing? Why are you bench sitting today? You've been a bad girl and you've been put in front of the office? What's going on? Hey? What's going on with pussycat sitting in on the bench? Eh? That's a nice place for a pussycat. Yes, it is. That is a nice place for a pussycat. Aren't you the most beautiful girl in the world? Yeah. Aren't you the most beautiful girl in the world? Now say hello to everybody. Say hello. Right? Say hello. Oh, gonna get up. Oh, you're gonna leave. All right. Don't like all that attention, do you? Eh? Yeah, don't like all that attention. All right. Bye.